Hello, we're joining you live from the Phillip Island circuit for the long-established Australian round of the Motogp World Championship. The skies over the track are clear of clouds, and the latest weather reports forecast temperatures in line with the seasonal average. We're live from the starting grid, where the cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes to go, and finally the spectacle will begin.
Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we are on Motogp 18 once again for another 2019 mod video. So we're sort of back to these videos. We haven't done one for, I'd say, a couple of weeks at least, so I thought why not. I've not played as Miguel Oliveira yet, just ignore the cap going through his visor. It is a bug and I do intend on trying to fix it, but it's an unfortunate side effect and a bit of a screen freeze there as well. I think that might be the actual video freezing rather than the game. I think the recording might have just messed up a little bit there, so I apologise for that. But as I was saying, yeah, I thought I'd sort of come back to these videos because I haven't done one for a little bit, haven't been Oliveira yet, so I was like, why not Phillip Island? I have done a race here before, but it's quite a while ago, so I was like, yeah, I can come back to this track now. It's going to be nice to show off the Tech 3 KTM in the video, really. I mean, obviously I showed it off in the work in progress videos, but since launch I've not actually played as it, so it's always interesting. And obviously apologies as well for the Yamaha sound, but once again I can't fix that. I found a data table that I could potentially use to fix it, but I lost it, so yeah. I don't think that would work anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But Australia in general is a pretty good circuit for trying to pass that. Well, I'm not sure about passing AI because I don't really, I've not really played it against AI for a long time, but it's quite a sweeping circuit, so it's definitely a place where you can make up time. It's a good circuit, so I'm looking forward to actually coming here for the league racing, which will be soon, obviously. It's at the penultimate flyaway round. Obviously there's 4 this year, so there's 2 flyaways and then this one, and then one more, and then Valencia is how the season ends. But Oliveira's not actually made up any positions here on the formation laps. It's a bit disappointing. Oh, is he going around the outside of Abraham here? It's going to be battle of the century. Yes, he is. The legendary overtake on Carol Abraham.
Engines are fired. The riders are ready. Just a few moments to go, and another Australian Grand Prix will begin here at Phillip Island.
Yes, just a few moments to go. We're on the grid, we got the clutch in. We're already in first gear because I think it's a bit of a glitch sometimes that happens. Quite rarely, well, it happens quite often, but off the line we go, and it's given us a split to Abraham for some reason. But we've got a mediocre start there. We're pulling alongside Siren now, past Siren, so we go find out turn 1. We're in the situation with the Aprilia. We move to the outside of the circuit on the brakes through Duran corner, hitting Quartararo a little bit at the back there, hitting him again. And we're flicking over right, and we've hit Mir a little bit. Oh, and we've hit Polisbagger as well. The AI goes so slow. And obviously Mears, we were just changing direction, we hit him, but some riders kind of got my inside now. Had a bit more contact with Quartararo again. Our lines sort of came onto each other, but we're in the slipstream. Well, we were in the slipstream. Petrucci ran the outside of Petrucci. Lorenzo Rins touched us a little bit, so we ran a bit wide. Hitting the brakes for the Honda hairpin. They've got past us already. Oh, and Quartararo's back at the inside, but Lorenzo's gone wide. We passed loads of people on the exit there. Ian One being one of them as well. Trying to go around the outside of Danilo Petrucci. Can we do it? Petrucci's right on the curb there, so we've not quite got Petrucci here, but we're going to get the undercut out of the hay. Is it the hay shed? No, I think this one might be the hay shed. I'm not 100% sure. But on the inside of Zarco now, and on the inside of Vinales. We get on the inside of Rossi as well. We hit Jack Miller. Jack Miller goes so slow. We've run a bit wide now, so that's allowed Valentino to get back on the inside. So we're dropping back down the order once again, hitting the brakes for NG. Down to 6th place. Zarco trying to go on the outside. We've got past Zarco once again, so we're still in 6th now. Jack Miller and Vinales having a bit of a battle up ahead. You can see as we approach the last corner, hitting the brake, well, sort of hitting the brakes, just shifting down a bit. You can see Zarco's trying to go to the inside, a bit of a screen freeze here. Dovizioso's crashed out the lead, so now we're going to the inside of Vinales, and we're trying to outdrag Jack Miller as well, which we've managed to do on a Ducati, surprisingly, in the slipstream of Valentino Rossi down towards turn 1 of Duran's corner, up the inside of Rossi now on the brakes, into Duran's corner, so over to 2nd position. It's been an amazing first lap, because we're right to the back of Marquez. In fact, through the Southern Loop, we've hit him through the Southern Loop there. Already caught up to the back of Marquez. He had about a 1 second lead over Valentino Rossi, really. Okay, maybe it was more like half second, but we caught that all up in the entry through. Oh, Stony corner on the inside. We've got the move done. Almost killed Marquez through Stoner corner there. We had to go on the curve to avoid him, but he's gone back through in turn 4, cutting back underneath him. And out of the Honda hairpin, we take the lead once again into turn 5. Siberia. This is the corner I meant last time. I called it the Hayshed by accident, but it's called Siberia. But we've got a half-second lead now on Marquez, so that went up pretty quickly considering we only passed him, went out the Honda hairpin through Lukey Heights. Well, Lukey Heights apparently it's called, although that could be me making a typo in the corner names, because I had to re-enter every single corner name for changing the names of the riders. But we're 8/10 ahead of Marquez now, so we're extending the lead once again. So, do you think we found a new worst track for the AI? I think we might have done, because we managed to go from last to first in just over a lap, which is pretty tricky to do at most tracks, let alone one that's got about a 1 minute 20 lap time, so, you know, pretty short circuit. Marquez is actually caught up to us a little bit again now, so he's only half a second off us into Doohan's corner. As we try and exit Doohan's corner in third gear now, flicking it back over for the southern loop. Obviously you can notice as well that Oliveira's got a little glitch on his hand, so apologies. Oh, Crutchlow's fallen off. That's unlucky for the Brit. Obviously he fell off there in real life, didn't he? Really hurt his foot there, so hopefully he will be raring to go for the next season. But hitting the brakes for the Honda hairpin once again. As I was saying, there is a bit of a glitch with the right hand of the two Tech 3 KTM riders. I will try and fix it at some point. I need to figure out how to mod the animations, because I think it is possible, so I can probably fix it so that it's on the right part of the motorbike. But through turn 8 now we go. Oh, we're going on the grass a little bit there, almost crushing. In fact, I've just noticed that we've got tyre wear on as well, which we don't usually have on for these races because it's quite broken in single player and the AI don't get tyre wear. But luckily it hasn't seemed to have affected us very much. So out of turn 10 we go. We've got a 1.6 second lead over Marquez. Well, 1.599, but that's pretty much 1.6 seconds. Mir takes 9th position. So this is one of the tracks where Mir's not too good, because I've seen in people's career modes he's been winning races and stuff and people are complaining about it, but then you get tracks like this where he comes like 9th, so it's really weird. But we're coming towards the line. P1 once again on the Tech 3 KTM, so KTM's first win in MotoGP. So we got a 1.5 second lead to the flag really there ahead of Marquez, and then 1.9 seconds to Valentino Rossi, so it was a good race. We got to the front quite early on, but it was pretty enjoyable to race, so I hope you did enjoy that video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.
These days the podium is extremely valuable. MotoGP has never had so many competitive riders at the same time. Today they were at their best and they deserve to celebrate. The level of the championship is only getting better. Consistent results seem to be the secret to a good season.